Known as the Golden State for many reasons, California is understandably one of the most popular states to be visited across our nation. There are many reasons to visit California because there is something for everyone. Fun, adventure, beauty, and history await you. Living in the city of Sacramento, I've noticed more and more people are living on the streets, in makeshift encampments, or their cars. This is what the federal government calls other places not suitable for human habitation. Federal lawmakers say they understand the gravity of the problem. The issue got unusually unified political support this year as House and Senate budget writers quietly agreed on more spending. A Sacramento survey found 5,570 people are homeless on a given night. This is up 19% from 2017. Of those people, 1,670 were sheltered and 3,900 unsheltered. That's double the national percentage of 35%, and despite millions of dollars in both state and local funding spent to address the problem. Even as the city and county of Sacramento pour millions of dollars into ending homelessness, a count last year found 1,905 more people living on the streets, in their cars, or shelter beds since 2017, raising the estimated number of homeless people countywide to 5,570. The prevalence of homelessness emerged both in San Francisco and the United States in the late 70s and early 80s. Large cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles both attribute their recent increase in homelessness to the housing shortage, with the result that homelessness in California overall has increased by 15% from 2015 to 2017. San Francisco has several thousand homeless, despite extensive efforts by the city to address the issue. The number of people in poverty in San Francisco and Bay Area grew from 8.6 in 2000 to 9.7 between 2006 and 2010. The dramatically larger prevalence of visible homelessness in the city relative to other large U.S. cities is widely noted by visitors as well as residents. And as of 2018, it is starting to impact the city's largest industry, tourism, a $9 billion industry, as one large doctors group has decided to move their annual convention elsewhere after members' concerns about threatening behavior, mental illness, and assault on their board members. The city of Los Angeles has tried fixing their homeless problem by constructing urban campgrounds throughout the city. The issue first emerged as a crisis in the 1980s. Then Mayor Tom Bradley obtained FEMA trailers for the homeless. City council members hesitated at putting trailers in their districts, and abysmal living conditions caused the camps to shut down. Skid Row sanitation has had a similar boomerang trajectory. In 1992, an activist put out portable toilets in Skid Row, but Mayor Bradley had them hauled away. Bradley's successor, Mayor Richard Riordan, had 24 portable toilets installed on Skid Row. Half were briefly yanked out in 1998, then returned after a protest. In 2006, after they were photographed being used for prostitution, the city had them carted off for good. The problem has only gotten worse since Mayor Eric Garcetti took office in 2013, and a liberal Democratic supermajority emerged in 2016 on the County Board of Supervisors. Tent cities stretch from the Antelope Valley Desert to the Santa Monica coast and affect communities everywhere between, even Bel Air, where a homeless cooking fire was implicated in starting the Skirball Fire of 2017. People in Koreatown step out of their fancy condos to find tents, rotting food, and human feces at their doorsteps. Buses and trains have become de facto shelters, and thousands of people sleep in fear and degradation. LA's homelessness surged 75% in 6 years. Officials are hoping reinforcements will breathe new life into the effort to end homelessness. Voters have agreed to tax themselves $4.6 billion to build housing, 10,000 units in 10 years, and provide supportive services for the homeless. Homeless people on Skid Row were expected to enter shelters, graduate to transitional housing, and finally earn permanent housing through good behavior, including sobriety. But many people fell off the path and never returned. We are dealing with historical consequences of bad decisions made over 10 plus years, and if you asked me, I would say California is not willing to let go of $1 billion industry in which the homeless crisis has turned into.